What's the real cost? The economic analysis every leader needs to know. Hey everyone, let's talk about a superpower for any business leader, founder, or CFO. It's not a fancy software or a secret investment strategy. It's the ability to see the hidden financial story behind every decision. That superpower is called economic analysis, and if you're making big calls for your company without it, you're flying blind. I've seen too many smart people confuse this with just looking at a profit and loss statement. It's so much more than that. So, what is it really? Think of it as the ultimate systematic approach to weighing your options. It's answering the tough questions. If we expand here, what's the true long-term benefit vs the hidden cost? Or how does the economic health of our city actually affect our bottom line? At its core, economic analysis helps you rank your projects and choices based on real economic viability, not just gut feeling. It looks at everything from how your customers behave to the giant forces of the national economy, the two big schools of thought, deductive vs inductive. When you dive into how to do this analysis, you'll hit two main paths. The deductive method theory first. You start with a big economic theory or principle and test it against your specific situation. It's like saying theory suggests inflation hurts consumer spending. Let's analyze our sales data from the last high inflation period to see if that holds true for us. The inductive method observation first. You start with the specific data you're seeing and work backward to build a theory. This is looking at a sudden 20% drop in sales in one region, digging into the local job market and industry news, and concluding that a major local employer is struggling. Both are crucial. One tests established rules, the other discovers new ones. The CFO's toolkit, 10 key methods you can use. This is where it gets practical. You don't need to use all of these every time, but this is the toolkit. The big picture vs. the close-up. Macro analysis looks at GDP, national inflation, and unemployment rates. Microanalysis zooms in on your specific market, your customers' demand, and your pricing. The classic scale, cost-benefit analysis, weighing the total costs against the total benefits of a decision. Simple in idea, profound in impact. The future value calculators, NPV and IRR. These are non-negotiable for any capital investment. They tell you what future cash flows are worth in today's dollars and what rate of return you can expect. The what-if machines, scenario and sensitivity analysis. How would a 2% rise in interest rates affect our project? What if a key supplier's cost jumps 15%? This tests the resilience of your plans. The comparison game, benchmarking and financial ratios. How do our profit margins, liquidity, and efficiency stack up against industry leaders? It's a reality check. The true profit measure, economic value additiva. This asks, after we cover all our costs, including the cost of the capital we use, are we actually creating wealth? The crystal ball, trend analysis and forecasting. Using past data to make an educated guess about the future. It's about spotting patterns before they become problems or opportunities. The human factor, behavioral economics, recognizing that customers and even your own team don't always make perfectly rational financial decisions. Emotion, bias, and social proof play huge roles. A real-world example, planning for inflation. Let's make this concrete. Say global projections show inflation sticking around 3-4 for the next 2 years. A sharp CFO wouldn't just wince. They'd run an analysis to model how to adjust pricing strategies without losing customers, renegotiate long-term supplier contracts now before costs rise, identify which operational expenses are most sensitive to inflation and find efficiencies. Forecast how changing consumer spending might shift demand for their products. That's economic analysis in action, turning a broad economic threat into a managed strategic plan. Final thought: mastering this isn't about becoming a theoretical economist, it's about building a structured framework for your decision making. It moves you from asking, can we afford this? To, is this the absolute best use of our resources to create value? And that shift changes everything. What's the toughest economic factor affecting your decisions right now? Is it supply chain costs, shifting customer demand, or something else? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Do not forget to subscribe and share to help bring other videos for you.